This is our rock hard 4x4 rock rack, and it's designed to clamp onto a 2x2 square tubing at about a 45-degree angle. Now, the dimensions of this rack are 18¼ by 38½ inches long by 5¼ inches tall to accommodate a good sized cooler or whatever you wanted to put up here. We recommend that the weight stays around 100 pounds. Now, it's adjustable in heights with these 4 different holes, and these will allow you to bring the uprights further apart so that you can bring the height of the rack down or up depending on the size of tire that you need. A good way to identify the left and or right side of the rack is you're going to set the rack on the ground with the bracket pointed towards the ground. These are going to be pointed in on each side, and this will allow you to be able to bolt the rack up to the brackets. Now, what we do is we drop the bolts from the top of the rack going downward, and they're going to go on the inside of these brackets. Okay, now I'm going to show you a little trick for installing the nuts on the inside of this tube. You're going to go ahead and take the end wrench. I'm going to put the nut in it. This will be a 9/16 end wrench. And what I do is I go ahead and put a piece of tape over like this. Okay, not to cover the back side. This will hold the nut in place so that you can stick the bolt from the top side through the carrier basket in here. And then we're going to go ahead and drop the nut in from this side. You'll notice that there's 4 holes in this bracket. Now, the closer you bring these uprights to the centering holes, the higher the bracket's going to be off of the tire carrier. Now, most of the time, if you're running a stock tire or a small tire, you're going to be able to be in these lower holes. If you're going to be into the 35-inch tire or into a 38-inch tire, you'll use these bracket holes here. And go ahead and just bring these down so that they're touching. We'll finalize and tightening them once we've put the other side in place. And repeat the steps for the other 2 remaining holes. Now that we have the rock rack tightened to the uprights, we're not going to go ahead and put these plastic plugs in yet because we want to check our heights to make sure that we don't need to readjust for our configuration on our Jeep. Okay, now that we've went ahead and set our basket in place, we're going to go ahead and put a U-bolt in here like we've done and just started the nuts. We'll do that on the bottom, and then what we want you to do is we actually want you to put these parallel with each other. Okay, and the other thing is go ahead and close your tire carrier and check and make sure your basket's level. If it's not, you can move these up and down on each side and go ahead and level that to your Jeep. Now that you've finished the installation of your rock hard 4x4 rock rack, go ahead and push the plastic caps in the end of the tubes, and you are finished with your installation.